Okay, '04 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 two-wheel drive, but that don't really matter. It could be any of them. I've been having an issue with a Uo107 code, which is in engine reduced power. And I've put a new gas pedal. They said that could be hit. That module right there could be bad. And I have a '04 Tahoe, and it runs perfectly fine. So I bought a brand new Dorman and put on this one, and new gas pedal and new throttle body, and the code still persisted. I went to get it tuned again, and it's been doing better, but it still does it every now and again. Not quite as bad as it was. It would go into reduced engine power, and I'd have to put the scanner on it and clear the codes. And it, to start with, it would maybe do it 5 times a day, and then I added a ground or 2 on it. But I checked it the other day, and I'm gonna show you how I checked it and what I was getting. It's got grounds on it now, so it ain't gonna show you that now. I guess I could unhook them, but I don't really want to, being that I'm doing a couple other things. I'm putting a fan kit on it. It's had a fan kit, but it was painless wiring, and I never go with them again. But anyways, this is for the grounding. I took my voltmeter, just a simple little voltmeter. That's a Unity, and the hot wire, the red, is run straight to the battery. And this truck ain't running to nothing. This is just sitting here. And I was checking the let's check it to the motor and to the alternator, and it's getting good ground. So the alternator is getting good ground now. It was showing about 11 volts from hot here hooked up to the battery over to the motor without that extra ground on it. It was not showing. It was about a volt different. It was 11 volts. And then I don't know if the PCM has to be grounded, but it's got fins on the back there, and I'm out of the computer, so one of the fins on the tip of it. I drilled and tapped a hole. That's a 632 on there, and I can check to it. Just hook the ground up to it, and it's showing the same voltage, 12.75. And then I added another ground, comes up, goes up through here, and goes to the body. Before I had the ground on there, it was 11 volts to the body there. Now it's 12.6. It was losing a volt through that. And the other bolt here, that strap goes onto the motor, there, the voltage is the same now. And I know that little wire over here in the back, that's hooked up good. I've rebuilt the motor in it and put a Truck Morris cam and everything in it, but that wire's hooked up. I've checked that. That's hooked up. It's I took the connection up off of there where it was bolted to, and cleaned it, and we just put the motor in, I don't know, 8-9 months ago, and it was all clean because it come back from the motor shop. And but I soldered the connection to it when I pulled the wire out. And that is a braided wire there, which is bolted to the back of the motor and went up to there. But I was losing a volt through that, just static voltage from there. So I guess it didn't have good ground. So I've added grounds, hoping this is going to help. We will see. The only thing I got left to do is either in the wiring going from there to the pedal, and I got a kit for that. I don't know who made that. I think it's ICT or something other like that. Wiring harness goes from there to the pedal. It's heavy duty than this one. So it's got a new pedal. That module, this is the old one off my other truck, and it was doing reduced engine power a lot. It would do it 3 or 4 times a day, and I changed the mass airflow sensor from the good running truck to this one, and it slowed it way down. It would only do it once a week, and then yesterday for some reason it done it 3 times in a 20-mile trip. But that's why I've been adding these grounds today. This kind of looks shitty, but I'm gonna redo it. I'm getting rid of the painless wiring crap for the fans and going to the BP Automotive. Got majority of that already hooked in. That's another video that I'm gonna do. This has got to be mounted. This has got to be hooked up. The ground's got to be hooked up. But this is more or less about the grounding. If you can take the ground wire from your meter and you can hook it up to the body and it shows a different voltage, it's probably not a good ground. So, and some of them say the alternator sometimes don't get good ground, but this is a bolt on top of that new alternator that I went got today. It's 145 amp, which was 145 amp, but with the with this painless wiring kit on it, these fans come on and both of them is full blown. Surely it don't come on going down the road, but the painless wiring kit it's been a pain. The sensor they send with it will not bolt in the block. You have to take the sensor out of it and tap it, drill it out, where you get metal shavings up in the block, and tap it for that sensor. That's 180, I think it comes on 185 degrees or 200 degrees, something other like that. But instead of tapping that, I took and bought a block where that would hook into, and sensors there. But I'm wanting to run air conditioning now. My nephew didn't want that going, so he didn't care nothing about air conditioning, but I do. Since I bought the truck from him, I want air conditioning in it. So we going with the BP Automotive, where the PCM tells that what to do. It actually, if you're going down the road at 15 mile an hour, something, only it cuts both fans off because you got wind blowing through it. And then if you stop at a stoplight, it come back on, but only one comes on, instead of this crap where both fans are blowing at 100%, putting a load on the alternator, all that crap. Painless wiring is not the way to go, at least, and it's hooked up the way it's supposed to. It's clearly marked. I've been through the schematics of it, but the BP Automotive is a way better kit, but you have to tap into your PCM, but that's going to be no trouble either. But alright, if y'all see a wiring, a voltage difference, this is mostly what this is about. If you see a voltage difference with nothing but the ground wire from your voltmeter to anywhere that should be ground, there's a problem, or a problem. I would want that grounded too. So, all right then, have a good day. Later.